Well, greetings, Business 10 students. This is again Mr.D. This is week number 3 in our Intro to Business class, our 8-week Intro to Business class here at Chafee College. And this week we're looking at two chapters, chapters 4 and chapter 5. And these are some of the more exciting chapters. We're going to be talking about starting a business and entrepreneurship in chapter 5. We're going to be talking about how to form your business ownership before the government in chapter 4. We're going to talk about sole proprietorship. We're going to talk about C Corps, S Corps, LLCs, things like that. So, which is the best one for you to file for as you develop and start a business? So, this kind of really deals with the whole aspect of getting your business started. So, that's what we'll be looking at this week. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and let's go to our class in Canvas. Here we are in Canvas, and for some reason today my laptop is not showing any of the images, so I think I just need to reboot it, but I'm in a little bit of a time crunch, so I had to get these videos done. But you can still read there what each one of these are, and so we're in module number 2 today, because each module is 2 weeks long, so we're in week 3, so we finished module 1 yesterday, and now we're moving into module number 3. So just to back up a little bit, you did have your first exam last week or yesterday. You had to finish that, so that should have been automatically graded. You also completed your discussion post number 1 yesterday, so I'm going to move that down here. And that should have said complete discussion post number 1. I apologize, but that was due this yesterday. And so I'll be grading both of those over the next few days. And as we move then into this week, you do have, again, a chapter to read. So chapter 4, chapters to read, chapter 4 and 5. So make sure you read those. I did not include the PowerPoints on these. If you need them, let me know. But then there's a check-in assignment this week for chapters 4 and 5. Again, just give me the textbook answer. I'm not looking for the AI answer. I'm not looking for your answer, what you think. I want to know what the textbook says. That lets me know that you went to the textbook and looked it up. Then here is a great homework assignment on business formation. So basically, it's asking you to evaluate all of the business forms and then pick one you want to go in a little more deep, and what's the strengths and weaknesses, the pros and cons, what are some other businesses that are using this form of business, etc. So it's kind of a quiz format where you're doing drop-down menus and you're doing some comparisons and stuff like that. But it should give you all the answers as you select them once you're done. Then you have a quiz on those 2 chapters as well. This is 25 points. So because we're not having an exam this week, we are having a quiz. So make sure you take that. You can take it 3 times, by the way, and it'll keep your best score. Then you're going to be starting your second discussion post. You have 2 weeks to do this assignment, and it's all on the topic of motivation. It kind of ties into next week's chapters more than this week's, so you don't necessarily have to do it this week. You can wait till next week, but just keep in mind you're going to be making an initial post after watching some of the videos that are there. Actually, it's one video. It's a TED Talk by Dan Pink. It's excellent. We can watch the video and then answer the questions. You can do that at any time, but the idea of motivation becomes a content of chapter 10, or chapter 10 next week. Either way, but you can do it this week, do it next week. You have 2 weeks to do it, but make sure you all make your initial posts and then that you comment and have a discussion with other students at least next week. So that's how that assignment works. Anyway, so those are the assignments that you should be working on for week number 3. If you have any questions or concerns concerns about your grade at this point or anything like that, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I would count it a privilege to meet with you in Zoom or to deal with it over email and to help you continue on being successful in our course. So please reach out. If not, you'll see me on video next week. Have a great week, everyone.